After the last podcast, we had a conversation about this, and I had to think about it again. I really had to think about it again on what my favorite was, and that was 1991's Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. So that one was another just solid entry in the franchise, and it gave us the biggest Godzilla to date at the time, the Godzilla that would later become the first incarnation of Burning Godzilla. And the story for it was just so good.
I love like the ending where Godzilla's just, walking through the city and then Mecha King Ghidorah just burst in, and then like all the cool like anime style shots they do of like with the big backlight behind Mecha Ghidorah, and they're just showing off like all the little parts to him, and then they do like the big shot of him. He's so cool.
Is that the only movie with Mecha King Ghidorah?
Yep.
It is.
Which
Okay.
is so
it is
sad.
one and done.
It is so sad.
But he was needed to get Godzilla out of the city, because what had happened was we'd gotten our final Godzilla iteration, and he was just pissed. And Mecha King Ghidorah wasn't even there to defeat him. He was just there to get him the hell out of the city before he just destroyed Tokyo to its foundations.
And it's funny because the movie starts off with, we need to get rid of King Ghidorah, and then Godzilla does. Then it goes to, we need to get rid of Godzilla, so they go bring King Ghidorah back.
I suppose you could say GVK has another Mecha King Ghidorah.
Fantastic kaiju. Mecha King Ghidorah is really something else. I loved how they made him. I loved how they presented him. I love at the ending that he got. I also love that Godzilla still triumphed at the end with that hidden little scene at the end of the film. But just overall, that movie had so much in it, between time travel, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah. It was just all over. And
Godzillasaurus.
So good. And the Godzillasaurus.
And the Dorats.
The Dorats were crazy. So we had never gotten an origin for King Ghidorah. We just knew, from the days of Invasion of Astro Monster and all the spin-offs that involved him, he's either been this weird force or he was a space monster. And then in this one, they go with the Dorats. It's like, okay, you know what? I'll take it. It made this thing. There was so much. It was a solid film. Like, just the time travel stuff. It felt like some of the stuff from the previous era, from the Showa era, like kind of some of the goofiness of it had come back. But you took it because the decisions that were made and like how they presented it were done so well in the context of the Heisei era and how those films had been maybe rooted in a little bit more, and now I'm air quoting, realism. But it worked. It worked, and it was a beautiful film. It gave us amazing scenes. The scene with all the scenes involving the Godzillasaurus and the soldier, I believe it's Shindo, and then later on when he salutes Godzilla and then